Hi, this is Social Media Boss Lady, and I'm back. I'm back again this week, and I'm happy to say it's about content again. I know. It's this. I think this is like the fourth video right now that we're doing on content, and I think that there's so much that we can learn about content marketing for our business that we can't really cram everything into one video. So sometimes it's very good when we break it down into clips and all that for you to easily follow. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you a little bit today about content marketing and how you can write better content to attract your ideal audience and also help to increase your search engine rankings. So basically, I'm going to start with saying something like this, that 93% of online experiences basically begin with a search engine, and about 50% of search queries are 4 words or longer. So it basically makes search the second biggest online activity after email. Like, if you don't agree with me, you can bite your screen, but really, search is the second biggest online activity after email. Now, people are looking for answers to questions on things that you and I specialize in. So my question to you is that, are you there to answer their questions? And the way to do it is for you to create awesome content and spread it across through different mediums that will resonate with the audience that you're trying to target. So, content basically over everything else. Now, the way we search online has really changed over the past decade. Google has completely taken search to a point where you can't even mention their name without, but really, Google is like king of search, really. And it has led to an evolution of SEO strategies. And now the way you get noticed in search rankings has changed. New content now drives everything. So if you're producing content that's relevant to your niche, yay, that's going to push you further up to the number 1 spot on Google and all that. Now, and also supporting your content with things like social media marketing as well as paid social ads. So it helps push your content also in the direction of your target audience. Now, it doesn't matter what you're doing online. You might be doing a particular product or engaging in some service. The thing is that you're fighting for eyeballs against everybody else. Everybody's fighting for almost the same type of audience or fighting for different audiences. And you could be a mom and dad small business, also fighting for eyeballs against a mega big business. But the thing is that we all need the same thing. We all need content. Okay? So when I say content, I don't just mean words on the page. It could be video like this one. It could be audio like my podcast. It could be text. It could be images. Now, so along with the content itself, you need to be placing your content into the proper channels, into the proper distribution channels. And we're not in the Asian times where there are only 3 or 4 standard channels. We have so many: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. I don't want to bite my tongue, but TikTok, there's Vine, there's Snapchat, there is a whole lot of them. So basically, everyone with something to offer online should be creating some form of content. If you have a brand or company, or you want to influence the world in some way, you should be blogging, you should be vlogging, or you should be podcasting, or you could be doing all 3. I do all 3 actually. I have a YouTube channel, which is this one. I have a podcast and I have a blog. So you could do all 3, okay? So, however, before you go and start creating content, you should listen always. I'm always stressing this every time I talk about content. You should listen always to your audience and see what content is already affecting them. That's your starting point. And then if your audience, if they love podcasts, by all means, do podcasts. If they love videos, do videos. If they love text, do text. And all. If they love images, do images. So basically, there's really no magic in terms of the right amount of content to publish. It basically depends on what your consumer demand looks like, okay? But I believe that producing quality content basically beats producing a large number of low quality content. So every time, because what good would it do you if you produce 30 pieces of low quality content and it gets ignored by everybody, but then you decide to go about and produce 1 quality content a week, and then it just keeps on being shared and reshared, or is impacting lives here and there. So really, it's important for you to remember to become consistent in publishing your content, because people are creatures of habit. And if we don't realize, we expect certain things to go about a certain routine. So if you're going to be releasing a video every week, maybe on every Wednesday, please do. If you're going to be releasing a video every Thursday, we're releasing a podcast every Thursday, so please do stick to a routine. It helps you better. And the thing is that your audience can always look out for things like this. So the day you forget to post, they'll be like, hey, we didn't hear from you this Thursday, what happened, and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just going to break down what I said, or sum up everything I've told you in the past 4 or 5 minutes into action steps. Just 4 action steps. One is that research your audience online, find the right social media platforms that they like to hang about or hang with or hang out on. 2 is that look at what style and form of content that's effective with your audience. 3 is that create your content to fit those parameters, but keep the quality as high as possible, and don't just go for quantity. Don't just produce for producing sake, but make sure you produce quality. And then 4 is that be consistent in how often you post and your posting cycle. So basically, what you want to achieve is that you want to achieve content that will drive your SEO rankings by adapting to your audience preferences and remaining consistent at it. So this is me taking a break just for a few seconds, and I'll be back. Don't go away. Don't even click stop. Just continue playing the video, and I'll be back to tell you more about how to create content that deeply connects with your audience. Stay tuned. See you later. See you soon. And yay, like I said, I am back. So this is me continuing and telling you that there should be one goal with everything you do in marketing business. What's that goal? And no, I am not talking about making money. Well, that will be the result if you do everything right. But what I'm really talking about is something very, very invaluable. I'm talking about relationships. Okay, so whether it's with new clients, whether it's with past clients, whether it's with influencers that would help you market your business, basically you need to learn how to build strong relationships. That's a very key objective that you should not lose focus on. And I'm going to show you how to build strong relationships with using video like this one. Yeah, okay. So I know the next thing to building strong relationships basically is meeting people eye to eye, which on most online businesses, really, it's not really an option. So ask yourself that, are you creating opportunities for your audience, for your target audience, to really get to know you, to really get to do business with you, to buy your products, buy your services? What are you doing? So I'm going to show you how to create content either daily or weekly, a strategy basically that would help you connect deeply with your audience. Okay, so video marketing basically now, the impact that video marketing has right now is responsible for a huge chunk of a lot of business success. Okay, and it's led to, for different businesses, for me, it's led to incredible connections with other people, oftentimes people that I have never met in real life, but I have connected to them because of the power of video, and we've been able to impact each other one way or the other. And sometimes you do videos and people are like, hey, I watched your video on YouTube, man, it was so inspirational, so educational, so valuable, I learned a lot from it. And from that time, it basically it's cemented in your mind, it's cemented in my mind, my opinion of video, using video to leverage in my marketing. And it's definitely a journey that we all should endeavor to be on. I mean, my first videos were really, really terrible. I mean, I had this face to camera shyness. Like, I couldn't stay in front of a camera and like shoot video. Like, I was camera shy basically. But what I mean, sometimes you think that, am I dressed appropriately? I mean, how do I look? Do I look good? Is my hair fine? But the thing is that you get nervous, and then what I started to do was, like, I developed a script and try to follow the scripts. And sometimes, because I felt like talking from my head is not something I can do, like I need to script things down to be able to articulate properly, and it really helped me. But the thing is that being consistent at it, I mean, I wasn't like that every day, but I got to do it consistently, and then it helped me build that rapport, it helped me build that engagement, it helped me build that confidence. Really, that's the main thing. To be able to focus on my content, my target market, and then deliver to the best of my ability. And you can possibly always do the same thing. You can do the same thing. I'm so sorry, my dog, she's looking for attention, and so pardon what you are hearing. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show you a few ideas how you can make videos impact on your business. Okay, now there's a school of thought to either doing videos daily or doing videos weekly. Now, I'm personally in favor of both. Really, I do videos weekly, and some people do daily, like one video every day. I think this guy Eric Worre was like doing videos every single day. Now, I mean, video blogging is great because you get tons of data to track, and you can get nearly instant feedback on what's working with your audience or not. And so if you choose to do videos daily, that's all good. If you choose to do videos weekly, it's still fine. You can repurpose that video into daily content to still connect with your audience. So my recommendation, basically what you need to do, you're going to be doing videos on a daily basis. Keep your videos very short, like maybe in the range of 3 to 5 minutes, and then that's long enough to provide value, but short enough so that your audience doesn't get bored. Sorry about that, my dog again. So, and like I said, my recommendation is to keep your posts short, like in the range of 3 to 5 minutes, and this long enough to provide value, but short enough so that your audience does not get bored. Another thing you could do is you could do live streaming. I'm still yet to get the hang of that, but I think I have done a couple of live streamings in my lifetime, and it's magical because it's a medium where you can launch your content totally unannounced, even without ads, and you are literally pressed to go, and like you have thousands of people or people that are popping into your feed here and there, and it's just so powerful that I mean it's one good thing to delve into. So Facebook is great, Instagram is great, Periscope is great. I mean, just you could do live streams every day if you're the daily video content type. But if you're like me, who does weekly, you can do the weekly content and then break it down into daily content to share on your platforms, on your blog, on your social channels, and all that. So basically, give this format a go and see how your audience responds, whether they respond to daily content or they respond to weekly content. Remember that a small fix of content daily builds up over time and continues to provide returns. Okay, and I've showed you how to also use weekly content and turn it into daily content. So basically, I'll just summarize for you. One is that record a daily video if you want to, or a weekly video for your blog and for your audience. If you want to do it weekly, you can break it into daily posts for them to use. Track your metrics, okay? I'm a fan of tracking data. Track your metrics and see how they respond to the different topics that you release. Keep the length of your video very short, between 3 to 5 minutes. If it's going to be a long video, you can break it up. So if it's going to be a long video, it's good for YouTube. It's good for LinkedIn. LinkedIn is 10 minutes. Facebook is good for Facebook, but like for Instagram, for Twitter, keep it short. And so basically what you're trying to arrive at is a strategy for releasing videos either daily or weekly that connects deeply with your audience and energizes them as followers, and they're willing to go with you the long haul, whether it's buying your products or subscribing to your service or both. So that's it. This is me bringing this video to an end. All right, so this is Social Media Boss Lady on another training video, digital marketing, video creation, content marketing, and I hope to see you again next week. Hey, but before you go, do not forget to click that red button that you see just below the screen. Yes, subscribe and share this video, like it, comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and then I'll see you again next week for another exciting episode. Yay! So this is me saying bye-bye, saying I love you all. Thanks for being there, and have an awesome week. Take care. Bye.